How do we get our current clients and our incoming clients to actually take what we're giving them, be okay with it, and pay us the money? I've done so many events and I can't for the life of me figure out how to make very much money from doing them. What am I doing wrong? First and foremost, you most likely are undercharging. Let me know in the comments below right now if you are undercharging, you're underpricing, and you're not really even tracking your costs. It is really important as a business owner, and let me stop here before I continue and say that we have to get into the habit of taking our creative hats off and putting on our business hats, because you're not just a creative. I know photography is amazing and we love what we do and we love what we bring to our clients, but if we're not applying the business aspects of it, we are going to have burnout. And like myself in the past, where I just was not seeing the profits, I was not seeing all of the hard work that I was putting in. You're probably also not charging for your editing. You're not charging for your travel. You are not charging for your gear, and you're definitely not charging for your time. What are you charging? Is it a daily rate? Is it an hourly rate? Are you just charging a flat fee and you're coming out, you're shooting, and then you're editing and you're not including that? Because if that's the case, let's stop. I need you to, number one, I need you to start charging for what you're worth, okay? I need you to charge for your time, and then I need you to charge for editing and any traveling that you are going to be doing for this event, for this session, for whatever it is that you're capturing. And you're asking yourself, well, what am I worth? What do I charge? Well, what does that look like for you? Let's simplify everything, because I know I just said a lot. What does it take you? How much money will it take to get you out of your house, into your car, set up all of your gear, and take pictures at this event or for this session? Think about that first. Write that number down. The next thing I need you to write down is, how much time is it going to take me to edit? And what am I charging for that? Or are you sending your editing out? Here's a great way for you to actually figure out how much you should be charging for editing. You ready? Write this down. How much would somebody else charge you to edit? There you go. Simple. Because sometimes we have to get out of this mindset that we have to do it all. And even if you do it all, how much would you charge? For example, my editor, if they're charging me $150 an hour to edit 300 plus images or 100 plus images, then I know that I'm going to charge my client that. Because if I were to get somebody to edit my images, which I do, how much am I paying them? That's what I would charge my client. But in this case, if you're doing it by yourself, that's totally fine. Don't even worry about it. Just charge the client for that time, okay? You're putting that in your quote. I learned this early on. Busy does not equal profitable. Just because you're overbooked, and I see this a lot. Kudos to you all, especially when the holiday sessions come around and people are doing the mini sessions and you are booked and overbooked. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're making all that much. So now you have to raise your price to match the time that you're going to be spending, to match the value that you're providing to your client. Because if your client knows that you are charging them for the value, you're not getting this value elsewhere. So is your value actually translating over to the amount that you want to charge people? Think about that too. Because I don't know where you are, I don't know where you live, I don't know the types of clients that you're used to dealing with, I can only give you general information and generalized experience. If you want a more one-on-one approach, let me know in the comments below. I would love to provide that for you. Hey, real quick. I noticed that 91% of you watching are not subscribed to this channel yet. If you've been enjoying this content, now is a great time to hit that button and join the family. Also, I want to let you know I've opened up 15 spots for my Book from Scratch Masterclass. It's for beginners or anyone starting over who wants to start earning with their photography. If that's you, grab your seat now. The link is in the description box. Now, we're talking about pricing. Okay, so I know I'm charging for my time and the value that I'm giving and the editing and the travel and all of that. How do you now take your new numbers and translate that over to your current clients without scaring them off, right? Because that's the whole goal here. How do we get our current clients and our incoming clients to actually take what we're giving them, be okay with it, and pay us the money? We start with competitive research. Look around. What are the photographers in your area doing? So how much is your time worth? The person that you really look up to, go to their website, look at the rates that they're providing, but also look at the work. Look at the value they are giving their clients, because that right there, that can be the defining factor between them choosing someone like you and someone like them. Get into the habit of talking numbers with people. Talk to other photographers. What is going on? What are you doing? What is working for you? Because there is money out here for everyone. Do not believe when people say, oh, the market is oversaturated. Those are words to scare you off. And sometimes they're words that people just use because they don't know what they're talking about. Trust me, I'm going to give you a quick example of how I was reminded that the market being oversaturated is just something that people throw out. I was at home and I was cleaning. I have 3 different vacuums. Don't ask me how we got there. We've got 3 different vacuums at home, and they each serve a different purpose. You can be one of 3 photographers that is serving a different purpose, but you're all taking pictures. All of my vacuums in my home are cleaning my carpets, they're cleaning my floors, but they're cleaning them in different ways. You can be providing the same service, but the value that you bring, there goes that word again, the value that you're bringing differs you from the next person. Now, when you've seen what other people are doing, you've spoken to other people, and in this case, photographers, don't just copy. Don't copy verbatim what they have, because that's just wrong. You are your own individual. You are your own person. You are your own professional, your own creative. Think about your number. Stick to that number and don't give up. If 10 clients say no, 1 client says yes, that's a win. Get into the habit of doing that. What I do, what I've done in the past, and what works for me is when I raise my prices, it is because one person already said yes to that price and I'm not charging the next person the same price. So if I've done the same project and somebody else is hiring me to do that again, chances are these 2 people did not pay the same. And you have to be confident. You have to confidently price your work so that people can confidently pay you. Don't be scared. Start out with 1 client. See what that 1 client is going to do. See what they're going to pay you. And then keep going. Get into the habit of talking numbers. Get into the habit of analyzing your value. And here's the thing. The more you make, the more you should be providing. And I'm not talking about quantity. I am talking about quality. You do yourself and the people around you a disservice when you remain the same. You want more, but you want to do less. It just doesn't work out that way. So when you think about your pricing, don't just think about numbers. Do not just think about numbers. I need you to think about the service. I need you to think about the value that you are providing to your audience. Because when you do that, that helps you raise your confidence. It helps you understand, wait a minute, I'm actually worth more. How much is your time worth? How much value do you put into your work, and how much value will other people see? So now that we've talked about all that, you're probably wondering, okay, so where do I find said clients, Ruth? How do we get this money in this bag in these bank accounts? Well, easy. Put yourself out there. Remember, we're valuing our work. Part of that means we are marketing. And I talked about this in a previous video. Marketing is educating your audience. Educate your family. Educate your friends, educate your colleagues, educate the people around you. When you go to events, when you post online, let people know about what you do and let them know how much it'll cost. It's okay. If you're just starting out, try it out. You don't have anything to lose. If you're already charging what you're charging and you want to charge more, but you're not doing the work and you're also not telling people what you're doing, you're really not losing anything. What's the worst that can happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 clients say yes? That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. This is also where SEO comes in. And I look forward to making videos about SEO because that is something that has helped my business scale so much. Because what SEO does, it puts you in front of people that you probably would otherwise never get in front of. SEO helps you rank. It helps you scale. It helps you just be much more searchable than you would be organically on your own. And the good thing about SEO is that it's free. You're not being charged for it. It is just that you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work in order for your SEO to work, if that makes any sense. You have to put in the work for your SEO to work. Otherwise, it's just not going to go anywhere. It's not going to work. If you let me know in the comments below, I will make a video about SEO and everything that it encompasses and how it has helped me in my business. Your SEO is going to help you in your business as well. Invest in what you have right now. You have a social media page. You have people around you. Word of mouth, that's an entire video. That's an entirely separate video. Word of mouth. I have made thousands of dollars with just word of mouth. I want you to focus on what you have right now. What is in your hands in this very moment? I know you have access to social media. I know you have access to people around you. Use that, leverage that to help you. Put yourself out there and trust me, you can only go up. You can only scale. Your website is another place where, aside from social media, here's the thing about social media that you really need to watch out with. And this is for any platform that you have zero ownership over, because when you sign all of those different things, when you log into these accounts, that's ownership that you're signing away. Even this platform, YouTube, you know, I can download these videos, but they belong to this platform once I upload them. The beautiful thing about your website, you're paying for that website monthly. You have ownership of that website. You know what goes on that website. You can take down what you don't want on that website. You interact with your clients on your website. Make sure that your website is amazing. Make sure that your website is amazing. Your website needs to be the place where your client makes the final decision. As soon as they log into your website, that right there needs to be what checks everything off for them. I have heard clients say, oh my goodness, your website was so concise. It was so clear. The images on your website are beautiful. And guess what? That's not by chance. I work hard to make sure that I have one of the best websites. That is me understanding how my clients think. What are my clients working for? What are my clients looking for? What is going to catch their eye? And because I've been doing this for some time, I know who my clients are. I know how much time they have. I know how much time they're spending browsing. And I know that if I can just take 10 seconds of their attention and I can turn that into the best experience, they're not going anywhere else. They're not going anywhere else because, one, my website is top notch. Two, my intake form, I'm responding immediately. I do not allow an hour to pass before I respond to clients. And number three, the work is Beautiful. If you take everything that I just told you in this video and you apply them into your business, there is no way that you'll fail. There is no way that you'll fail. I didn't fail. And I did these things without even knowing. I did all of this. I reached 6 figures without having a roadmap. I'm giving you the roadmap. What I need you to do now is take everything that you've learned and apply it into your business, apply it into your life, apply it into your craft, and you're going to scale. Master the things that I'm teaching you, and you're going to scale to 6 figures and beyond. I want you to make more than I make, but I need you to put in the work, because if you don't put in the work, you're not going to see the results, and you're also not going to see the results overnight. So I need you to know that up front. I would love to answer more questions for you. Let me know down in the comments below what you want to hear from me. There is a lot in my head, and I need to get it all out so that I can move to the next level, guys. So the more you ask, the more I respond, the better we'll all be, and the more we will scale to the goals that we have for our lives, for our families, in our minds, for our communities. I just want you to know that I love talking to you about these things, and make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're liking these videos. Make sure you're telling people about these videos, and I'll see you in the next video.